Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Super Bowl dreams are on the line today in the conference championship, where only one team can move on. It's the Packers going up against the Bears. So now let's go to Green Bay, Wisconsin, where Jim and Phil have the call.
The Bears are back deep, waiting for the kick return. The Packers ready to get this action started. The Bears defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Takes off with it. Has his man.
Now he's going to change the play. Okay, I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Looking to go down the field here. Nice catch. The Packers offense still in gear, hoping to pick up where it left off at the end of the first. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And the second quarter is underway, but the defense gets the sack. Look at that concentration. Has he meant touchdown, Green Bay Packers? That touchdown, partner, puts them in front here in the early part of... The Packers getting set to take over again on offense. They'll be trying to pick it up right where they left off with their last drive that ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, they're throwing the football well. And I'll tell you, I've been covering this game a long time. There's still nothing pretty than seeing a quarterback drop back and throw a perfect spiral down the field and watching guys catch it. That was a work of art the last drive.
That's his first reception today. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that. They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch. Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. Second down and 10. Out of the pocket. Finds his mark.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. The Packers offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last two times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Reaches out and grabs it.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of 2 on that play. Second down and 12. Running room. He is brought down at the 49-yard line.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Got drilled as he throws it. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. The Bears with a nickel look here on defense. Going deep. One-handed. Makes the grab.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game. It also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
Very nearly intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in position like this, and you can knock it down.
Second and goal from the 8. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line. The Bears defense now is going to go nickel. Third and goal from the 8. Almost intercepted that time. The Packers call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Offense is back on the field on 4th and 8. Takes it from the gun. Looking across the middle. 6 on the board for the Packers. That's his second touchdown.
This is
the Packers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Second down coming up. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Got the completion. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. The Bears come out in a dime package. Out of the gun. Down the field. Nice catch. Timeout called by the defensive unit.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First down following the long play. He'll take the snap from the gun. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing.
Packers took care of business here today, Phil, and now you got to think they just want to run the clock, avoid any injuries, and get to that locker room as quickly as possible to celebrate.
Yeah, no question about it. They won the battle here today. They wore out this defense. The offense was absolutely tremendous, and you're right. Don't make a mistake now like a penalty, whatever. Let the clock run out so you can celebrate.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment on defense. Still first down.
The line of scrimmage is the 17. It'll be 1st and 5. Catch made. That's a gain of 7. The Packers use another timeout here, and they have one left.
Here we go.
1st and goal from the 10. Scrambling out of the pocket. That picks up 7. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. The ball is just 3 yards out of the end zone. Goal line defense on the field. 2nd and goal from the 3. Charging ahead. And that's a touchdown late in this one. Impressive showing today, and it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game.
We've got an NFC champion heading to the Super Bowl with high spirits, while the other team must accept they just couldn't get the job done, one win short of going to the promised land and the Super Bowl. For Phil Simms and all the team here on site, what a memorable championship game it was, and we'll see you next at the Super Bowl in 2 weeks.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Packers going up against the Bills. So let's go now to Tampa, Florida, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Pleased to bring in the third member of our broadcast team, Danielle Bellini, with the report from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. We've called the Super Bowl together for so many years now, but each year it just gets even more exciting. And this year, the spectacle is at an all-time high once again. We've got two teams who have been chomping at the bit to finally get out here and chase down that Lombardi trophy. Back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. The Packers are back deep, waiting to return the kick. The Bills ready here for the kickoff. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Makes the catch. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Launching it deep. Tackle down right around the 48. Let's see how they back up the big play here. The Packers lined up, bunch formation. 2nd and 10. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
The Packers do a good job that time on 2nd down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. 3rd and short.
3rd down and 4. Now on the move. The ball is taken out of his hands. The Packers had a 4th down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout. A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. This quarterback, at this point, this is not a first-time experience for him. He's been in a lot of big spots. The Packers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out.
And he's thrown to the ground. The defense got to the quarterback, and the offense is backed up here on 2nd down. And he takes off. The ball is jarred loose. The Packers with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before 3rd down. Third and a long way to go. Almost intercepted.
The Packers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
The coach is going to go for it. The Packers come to the line. 1st down marker is at the 48. From the gun. And now he'll take off. Reaches out and snatches it. The Bills do a great job here on defense, making the stop. The Packers really let it all hang out the last time they had the ball, Phil. They went for it on 4th down in their own territory. Let's see if they're a little more conservative with this possession.
Well, you know, it's amazing. I want to say really a good defensive call by the defensive coordinator. But let's be honest, when you're backed up and you go for it on fourth down situation like that, anybody could have made that call. So just a bad decision on the offensive side.
If there was a beat writer covering this coach, what do you think the headline would be tomorrow in his story?
It'd probably be the first time I've ever agreed with the beat writer.
Almost intercepted. The Packers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. And intercepted. The Packers on offense after throwing the football to the other team the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, they got to be careful. They got to know who they're going up against. This is a defense that's good and smart. When you put those things together.
And they take him down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. As his target. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. The Bills lined up in the nickel from the gun. Throws the pass. Tackle down at the 42-yard line. One half down. Welcome back. The Packers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today has been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often, and what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
This play set up by the long gainer. Has his man. That's reception number 4 for him. 2 tight ends on the field here. Just a quick drop back. The Packers have the football as the fourth quarter gets started. Final quarter underway now. And throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. The Packers offense still has a chance here, Phil. Late in the game, can they make something happen?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, Jim. I think let's look at it from the defensive side. Know the situation. If they get the ball, they catch a pass, make sure you come up and make the tackle. Don't let them catch and run and get a big play against you.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. First down at the 46. Room to work. They'll have to rush now as he's taken down. The Packers step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. An incomplete pass there, and we're looking at probably one last play here in regulation.
Well, everybody thinks when maybe there's one last play that's going to be one of those long passes down the field, a Hail Mary. But the teams nowadays, they have so many options. They have hook and laterals. They have pick plays. They got everything. So it's going to be interesting to see which play they run.
Did not beat the play clock.
Delay of game, offense.
The Buffalo Bills have won it. They have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy is heading back to Western New York. Do you look down on the field right now and just imagine what it's like for them and even think back to the days when you had that very same experience?
Probably the only time I actually ever reflect when I see them win the Super Bowl, because I know what a special moment that is. And they're enjoying a moment that they will remember in 50 years. They'll still be able to feel exactly how it felt at this very moment.
The brotherhood will never be stronger than this moment. All the dreams coming out of youth